What are you doing, Jay?
Just thinking about my game. Oh, you can...
Welcome back to episode 7 of the Virtual Fortress. I am here. Y'all already know who it is. We are 6 episodes in. We're going for episode 7 right now. So, I'm your host, Jay Reed. And I got a special guest with me on today's forecast. What am I talking about? Podcast. It's a good friend of mine. I've known him for 15 plus years.
Long time.
Yes, when I was a youth, balling up, doing what I think I thought I was nice. This guy was the staff. So I call him Chi Chi. Yeah. But he is Isaiah Bradshaw. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Good,
I'm
man.
chilling.
Good to have you on the show, man. We vibing out,
Be here. People only if you can see this, man. This place is lit. This place is litty. My man got the video games going on. He got the posters. He got the video games and the t-shirts. Yo, it's crazy right now. Oh, I didn't even see the wall behind.
Yo, you didn't see that? Dude, we got it all, bro. I got it all.
I didn't even see that, bro. No doubt.
I got it all. I got it in the closet too.
That's crazy.
Well, I can show you that.
Yo, my man got games everywhere. Yo, you guys have to be here. You got to be here to see it.
Yo, y'all have to be here, but I appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you inviting me, man.
I mean, tell everybody out there in podcast land a little bit about yourself, man. Like, what you do, a little about, where you from,
I'm from Cambridge. My birthday is about to be right around the corner in August. You know what I'm saying? About to go visit Cali.
Hey.
I've been working with kids for a long time, man. And now I work at an after school at the King's School with the junior kindergarten and first grade kids.
Word.
As an assistant teacher, so that's popping right now. And I'm also an assistant basketball coach over at Bunker Hill Community College. We just won a championship, fam. You feel me? That joint was sick. Okay. That was nice. So that's gonna be ring number 2. You know what I'm saying, on the hand.
You guys actually get rings?
Yeah, we get rings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Jared, yeah, we don't do all this for nothing, cuz.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Man.
I didn't know, but
we get that.
You doing your thing, man.
I should have brought the rings through.
Come on, man.
I should have brought the rings through, bro. I should have. I wasn't even thinking. I should have. Just to show you what, you know what I'm saying, like what we working with, bro.
You gotta show me. Well, and next time we do that, because I'm definite you'll probably be back on this podcast. Yeah. And I'll be wearing it next time. But anyways, yo, good to have you on. Sure. I'm gonna jump right into it, bro. Yeah. So it's like, what I want to know from you is like, what was it like for you, in the gaming world for you? What was it like, gaming in the basically, maybe late 80s, 90s, and maybe 2000s or early 2000s. What was it like for you, bro?
That is an awesome question. It's crazy because like in the 80s, believe it or not, everyone has their thing. But I don't care what anyone says. Atari was dope. Okay, Atari was dope. All right, you know what I'm saying? Atari was banging, bro. And I played the hell out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember Pitfall. I remember Commander. I remember Pac-Man. I used to go ham on Pac-Man, dude.
Damn,
I used to go ham with that because like that joint was crazy.
Word.
But then my best friend came, which was Nintendo.
Oh.
And Nintendo changed my
that was my best friend too.
Nintendo changed my life, bro. I was like, What the fuck? Oh, can we swear? Are we allowed to swear?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Do whatever the fuck you want. I like how you're surprised about that.
That's funny.
But nah, you could do whatever you want.
But yeah, I was like, yo, Nintendo's crazy. It bugged me out because like, you know, like my dad, he was like a big gamer, you know? And the more I watched him play video games, I was like, yo, let me get a try at this. And then I was just like, this joint is crazy right now.
What do you remember anything like he played?
He played everything.
Oh,
he played everything. He was a gamer, bro. Like, he would sit there and, you know, we would take turns back and forth. I remember like just being young and, you know, he would sit right next to me and if he died, he'd give me the controller. If I died, I'd give him the controller.
That's
like,
fucking dope,
That
man.
shit was crazy. And then I just learned how to play and just keep going. And I remember having the Nintendo. At the time, we was living in Nebraska. You know, let me give you more of my back history, people. Sorry, people.
Go right ahead, bro.
I was born in Oklahoma.
Oh shit! Yep.
And you know, my dad was in the Air Force. So we moved around. We moved around a little bit. We lived in England for a little bit.
That's fucking crazy because I never knew that.
Yeah, dude.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
As long as I know you, bro, I never knew that.
I had like the English coat. You know, I had the English coat. I had like all English clothes. I didn't have anything American. Everything was English. I had the English boots, dude. Like, I look like a kid from England. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I had the, you know, my cornrows, you know, because my mom, you know, she liked my hair in braids.
Word.
And I was like, what, 2, 3, you know? And I was going to preschool over there, I think.
Yeah.
So, that was cool to do that internationally wise. My brother, I think, was like 1, maybe 2 at the time. So, you know what I mean? But you know, like, it was ill because like my grandparents would come up, you know, they would visit, it would be crazy. It was nuts. And I still remember a little bit of that though. And then we moved to Nebraska. But my dad, you know, he wasn't like just in the Air Force. Like my dad was like playing ball in the Air Force. And then like I remember like we moved to Nebraska.
Word.
And then I think like my dad had like a tryout with the Clippers.
And
get
the fuck out of here, really?
Yeah, and he didn't make it because he played in this game beforehand, and he blew out his knee.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then like
I never knew that.
That was like the end of everything, and I was like, damn, like I never knew that. I never knew that until my dad told me like a couple years ago, and I was like, you got to try out with the Clippers?
Damn, that's crazy. Because
I was like, dude, I gotta go extra hard in the paint now. Like,
yeah, you gotta freaking. But it's funny because we're actually like we got NBA Jam playing on the screen. On the screen playing right in front of us, so it's like, it's making me sad to hear that story, man.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I never knew that about you, man. You know, and I'm actually glad that you came on to tell me that right now.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but so Nintendo was your first. I know Atari.
Yeah, and then like so I remember like in Nebraska, like Christmas, I was like, oh, Santa got us Nintendo. And I remember going over to my friend's house. You know, my friend's houses in Nebraska, like they had like trailer homes and stuff. And I love going over their homes, you know, because they had Nintendo.
Word.
And, you know, and I'd play, you know, with my friends over there and stuff. So like when I had Nintendo, like I went ham, bro. I went ham on every single game.
Damn.
Every single game. Like I was good at Double Dragon. I was good at, of course, regular Mario. Dude, I knew all the tricks, the trades. Dude, I was into it, bro. Yo, my joint was Metroid. You couldn't tell. Yo, me and my pops was killing Metroid.
Oh my god.
Killing Metroid. Link
from Legend of Zelda, yeah.
Yep, Link. Link was big.
The funny thing
was big.
And the funny thing about Metroid is like, I mean, most gamers know this, but like, did you know that Metroid was actually a female? Oh, you knew that? Okay.
Yeah. And her name was Sam, I think, right? Samus?
Samus was her name. Okay. See, I thought I was gonna try to school you, but like,
no, it's good. It's cool. Even if I didn't know, that'd be awesome. No, I still thought it was a dude back then.
Yeah, because I found that out like maybe like 5 years ago. Like I was a big Metroid fan too, and like I remember going to like this flea market with Mike. My brother, and we would get we were getting Game Boys. My grandmother bought us Game Boys.
Oh, Game Boys, bro.
Yeah, Game Boys, and he got Metroid for Game Boy.
Word.
And I got bullshit. I got fucking Dr. Mario.
You got Dr. Mario?
And I was fucking heated because, like, I'm like...
You lining up medicine.
Yeah, I'm like... right, I'm like... Yeah, I told a story before,
this
but I'm like...
This pill don't match up with this yellow
Yeah,
pill.
because I'm like I said before, I was like, yo, Mario, like, yeah, okay. He does it all. He has all these jobs or whatever. I'm like, okay, Dr. Mario. I'm like, oh, this is about to be a dope adventure.
Yeah.
And then, like... It's fucking Tetris, like
exactly.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And like, he's enjoying the shit out of fucking Metroid. And
he's over there blowing up shit.
Yeah, he's got all this.
You're over there trying to get your PhD.
Yeah, when I'm like fucking like 7 or something like that. Hell no.
Oh my god.
Hell no. But
funny.
that's crazy. Did you have a Game Boy too?
Yeah, I still got it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I still have it.
What
What
games do you have for that?
I don't think
you still have it. Wow.
Anything. I don't think I might have a game somewhere. I just don't know where the hell I put them. But I still have the Game Boy.
Shit, I got shitload of games in there too, like Nintendo, Game Boy, all that shit.
And I still got my Nintendo. I still have that.
I'm telling you, dude.
Contra. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
Infinite life.
Come on, fam. I know it.
You fucking know
Come
it,
on, man. I play video games.
Shit, yo.
I play video games.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. Because I remember
that
was one of the games we got from the flea market.
Yeah.
It was Super Contra.
Super Contra.
It was Super Contra, and like, I remember we were playing that like nonstop and like doing the fucking code and shit like that. That was crazy. But so like, what was your favorite game? Like, in general.
You can't do that to me. Oh, like in any genre, any like Xbox or Nintendo or any system, or are we going by a certain system? You want to do it by systems?
You want to do it by system? Fuck it, let's do it by system.
Okay,
whatever. We'll wing it.
Shit, Atari was Pac-Man.
Okay, that's a good choice.
Nintendo. Oh my god!
You better pick something good, bro.
You better pick something good. Oh my god. What was my favorite game? It might have to be Super Mario 2.
Oh.
It might have to be Super Mario 2. I like that game.
You know what? Because I love you.
Oh!
There you go. There you go. See?
Oh, no doubt. That's crazy.
For those who don't know, I just
pulled out the Super Mario cartridge.
I just pulled out and I just gave it to him, yo. That game is fucking nostalgic. Yo, see, you enjoy it. Yeah, everything in mint condition.
No way, that's crazy. Yo, and it still got the little 1980s.
Yo, you got the
holder box in it, bro. Yo, niggas don't know about the holder box.
I'll tell you, that's what we do, man. Yo,
that's just crazy.
It's crisp, dude. Yo, I know the game. Yo, but my game,
crazy
for me, for Nintendo, like this has a sentimental value to me. A lot of people love Mega Man. You love Mega Man? Okay,
I love Mega Man,
right,
bro.
So
I was just about to say something about him too.
Right, but for me, like my game was Mega Man 3.
Ooh,
the third one.
Okay,
I know it's random, but it's like,
why is that?
It just has a sentimental value. Like, it's the first game I've ever beaten for NES. It's the first game that I spent a lot of time on. Like, it's the first game I've memorized like all the characters and stuff like that. Like, I know people say like, oh, 2 is the best,
right?
And they're probably right. But 3, it's probably like the first NES game my grandmother's ever bought for me, and that I've beaten. So like, it has a sentimental value for me.
No doubt.
So like, I'm stuck with that game. Every time I see that game, I'm like, yo, I get emotional. Yeah. I'm like, yo, that's my game. I used to sweat that game so much. Like that.
Yo, Mega Man was dope though.
Mega Man's dope.
Mega Man was cool. Cause like in Mega Man, couldn't you use like other people's their superpowers, I guess, if you beat them or something like that, right?
Yeah,
you could, right?
You could do that.
That's what made it crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if you can go ham. I didn't know if it was like limited with their powers. But
I remember 1, 2, and 3 like vividly. But like when it went to like 4, 5, and 6, like I kind of like fell off of it. But Mega Man is actually like my favorite video game character of all time.
Yeah.
And just to give you like a little backstory on it, if you didn't know, like, so the reason why I'm like emotional about it and like it resonates with me is because like Mega Man was released in December of 1987, which is exactly when I was born.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Nice.
So
nice.
So I was born, and then like maybe a couple weeks later, Mega Man was released. But then
that game was made for you.
Exactly. Exactly, GG. But like
the game was like,
yup, that's my game. And like Mega Man originally was called, like in Japan it was called Rockman. And
wow, interesting.
Yeah,
interesting. Rockman, huh?
It was Rockman
No shit.
in Japan. And
these niggas call it Rockman.
The funny fucking story about that is like,
no, I can't say that. I'm sorry. I apologize. You gotta edit that. I didn't mean to say that.
No edits here.
No
edits
that's
here.
so.
It's going on. It's going on. But by the way, Chichi and I we're sipping on some actual some down east.
Down east cider.
So yeah, we living it up right now. But
cyber people.
That's Chichi's game.
Yo, go get you some down east.
I'm not a really cider people person, but like
this is ill.
I did it for the homie. But
I appreciate it.
Nah, no doubt. But back to the story. So Mega Man, it was originally called Rockman, and
right.
So in the late 80s, it came out in 87. So in the late 80s, the problem with that was like crack was a big thing.
Yes. Okay.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
So the creator of Mega Man was like, "Holy shit, we're gonna look bad." Because Rockman, crack rock, crack rocks.
Yeah, you don't want to affiliate that.
Yeah, they didn't want to affiliate that with the name, so they were like, "Fuck it, we'll just change it to something else." Mega Man. A lot of people don't know that, but it's like
I would have never known that ever.
It's not a big thing like I was about to tell everybody, but a lot of people don't know that they changed the name to Mega Man.
You know what's funny? Yo, you should not to cut you off, bro.
No, you
should do like a totally different podcast about like the history behind certain video games in case people don't really know what the story is.
Right.
Because I would never like, what happens if Metroid or something was, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like, who knows where that story came from? But if there's a story, I'd like to know it. You know what I'm saying? That's a great. That'd be a good one right there.
I did my research. I was like looking
that's
about
pretty
and I
cool.
was like, yo, that's crazy. Like crack in the 80s was like. Boom.
So they changed it like right away, like
right away. They were like, yeah.
What made them think Mega? Like, what made them think that?
I don't know about that, but it's like they were like, it was Rockman, and they were like, oh, crack rocks, and in the 80s was a big thing. So it's like, oh shit, we don't want to be associated with like fucking crack.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we'll change the name to Mega Man. I don't know the backstory on that, but but
that's dope though.
Yeah, that's nuts. But like, so like, fuck it, like, did you have any like sibling rivalries, like
for video games?
Yeah,
fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Me and my brother went at it left and right in video games, bro. What games? What games did me and my brother go ham on? What would we fight about? Maybe we played a lot of baseball games. I think we did that. I think we played a lot of football games.
Oh man.
I don't know. At the same time, I don't think it really mattered. Whatever game it was that we can be competitive in, we went ham at it, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, but yeah, there was a lot of beefing though. Yeah. There was like, oh, the game is cheating. You're cheating, and you gonna throw the controller, and then you gonna turn off the game involuntary by hitting the daggone console.
Fake trip over the cord.
You know what I'm saying? And then the game freeze. Like you, like, come on, man. Like, don't lose like that.
Nah.
So
I feel you because like. I know I'm pretty sure I had like plenty of rivalries with Mike.
I'm plenty sure.
Yeah,
but
the funny thing is I can't think of any because the fucked up thing about it is
it's hard to think about them.
It's not even that. It's like when we got systems, this nigga was always like, he was dedicated to be first player.
Oh yeah,
I was second player for.
No way, Mike was like that.
He was controlling his fuck.
No way, he was.
Yeah, I was from 5 to 7 years. I'm saying he was first player. I couldn't be Mario. I'm Luigi. Couldn't be Sonic. I was Tails. I was Tails. Tails had to come down support him real quick.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
crazy.
couldn't do anything he was. That's how it was. And yeah, and basically when we play like Ninja Turtles and shit like that, it was though we played together, but when it was games like that, we always he always was first player. Yeah, and I was better than him, but I never got to showcase that, because
he was always Devoing you.
Right, he would always take
take
control of everything. So it's
that's tough.
That's nuts. But
you was like the Pippin to his Jordan.
Right.
That's crazy.
But deep down inside, I was
Jordan. It was like in reverse. It was like in reverse.
That's crazy.
Nah, I didn't say that at the same time. See that? Great
work.
minds think alike.
Right.
See how that works?
But so moving on to our next topic, we're gonna go into some topics that actually Chi-Chi, aka Isaiah, wanted to talk about. And I think you mentioned something that, that you wanted to mention about was and the first topic was, the Zelda type games. Yeah. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
Like what happened to those kind of games? You know what I'm saying?
Do you mean RPGs or
Yeah.
Or just
No. Like those adventure, mystical, medieval, mythological, fairy tale, whatever you want to call it, type games. Like the fantasy games. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Zelda was like an RPO. I believe it was like a different, it's like a free roam. Do your own thing.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I like. But the thing about Zelda, what I like, all right. Let me say it this way.
Speak your mind, bro.
Link for Nintendo was different because you had this one dude, who he just looked the same and he walked the same, and then from time to time, if you use magic, his shield would change.
Right.
And you had little quests and stuff that to go on, and you had to find keys, and you had to, and all that great stuff. Cool. You feel me? I don't know if Nintendo may have, continued with a couple of more games within that kind of genre. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they did. But when it comes to the games like Zelda, but I remember Zelda because there was so much crazy free roam in any kind of realm, and you had to find certain things. I don't know if there was this is the crazy thing about it. Right. I don't remember reading a manual for Zelda. I just remember playing it and just knowing what the fuck to do, which was the most scariest thing in life because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? How do I know what I know? How do I know where I'm going?
There's a map.
It was, and it was, the map was nuts, my nigga. It was so in detail. And for a video game for the Super Nintendo, it was crazy with the graphics.
That's one of the greatest games.
You know what I'm saying? And
went to the past,
dude. And what made Zelda so great was the tasks you went on. You know what I'm saying? And the dungeons and the castles you would visit, and the little I guess what would you call it? And I guess the obstacles in the video games that you had to get through your enemies.
Yeah.
It was fucking unreal at that time. You really had to fucking think. You know what I'm saying? As a kid playing that, you're like, dude, how the fuck do I beat that? But as an adult, you're like, nigga, I got this. But as a kid, you're like, this is, this is a little challenging. I don't really know what to do. And then you had certain, little mystical weapons that you could use, and you could go to a fucking water fountain that had a fairy and exchange fucking weapons, nigga, and get better weapons, nigga. This shit was unreal what you could and couldn't do.
Those games were ahead of its time.
It was way ahead because as a kid, you're like, yo, it opened up your mind to different shit to say, if I could go here, nigga, can I go here? Nigga, you could go into a forest and interact. Yo, the graphics was, I think it was the graphics that got you. and the fact that you could talk to people, and the fact
that
it
made you smarter.
It made you
smarter.
I believe it did.
Believe it or not, yeah, it made you smarter.
I believe it did because you had to concentrate on the story and pay attention to what the fuck you was doing. Because if you didn't pay attention, you was going way left with everything, way left, and you might need that manual. So, and I appreciated that game so much, dog, because it just opened up your mind to just more possibilities, dog.
Right.
To just saying, dog, yo, there's so much more. And what made it more exciting, there was so much more to it. And then when you found out there was more, you was like, nigga, no. Hell no. This is unreal. Like, you mean to tell me there's another world for this shit? Yeah. And then you had and I just like the puzzles and the way it made you think, and just the free roam, you know, just the way that it just had you think that I can go to this realm to do this, and then, you know, to find certain things that you had to find, and you had to just think to do it, bro.
You know what the thing is? It's like,
and they don't have those. And what I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Sorry.
Keep going. Keep going, bro.
But what I'm a little bit upset with is because these are the games that, you know, these are the games. And not to say that it keeps you in the crib, but these are the games that keep you on your toes. You know, it keeps you thinking. You know, it keeps you wanting more to learn. You know, so, and they don't make these type of games no more. And I'm like, why don't you make these type of games? Now we got like games like what was the game I played? Mafia 3. Cool Mafia. Game. Cool game for the Xbox One. You know, but
it ended quick, didn't it?
It ended quick, but you know, it had like little tasks and stuff like that, free roam. But not like Zelda, nigga, where it's just it's a fantasy world, nigga, and you got, you know what I'm saying? You just, there's so much you want to say, but it's endless, dog. It's endless, and you know the crazy shit that you see along the way in the video game, you're like, this shit is fucking dope, you know, and and at the same time you're really sitting there like, yo, I'm really fucking playing this game like a boss, nigga, like, because you can lose very quickly in that game, and you gotta have patience. You have to have patience because that game is fucking long as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
It's long.
That's what I was gonna say, because it's like back in the day, I'm seeing games like Zelda, and I'm like, you know, time to time I look at, you know, gaming reviews for games, and I'm like, damn, Zelda, like, shit, back in the 80s, I'm like, fuck, how the fuck could I beat that?
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
How the fuck could anybody beat that? And I'm like, but I'm thinking like, okay, that's a good thing, because it made the money worth it.
Yes, it did.
Right.
Yes,
so whatever
it did.
you pay for the game, like,
yes, it did.
You got the map. You got you know, gotta look at everything. You know, and then like
the map made it dope.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it made it worth it, and I don't know. Like, it's just crazy to think like how games have changed now. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are games like that now, but
no. That's what disappoints me. Maybe there is, and I'm not. You know, and I'm missing. And I'm missing it. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe like Final Fantasy, maybe like that, but I beg to differ to a certain degree. You know, to a certain degree, my nigga. To a certain degree. I will say this. The only game I can honestly say was... ooh, forgive me. That I can honestly say was... I'm not going to say close to Zelda, but like on its verge was... I don't know if you remember this video game. It's called Azurik.
Spell it? Wait, Azurik?
Azurik. Azurik, I believe.
Fuck, you put me onto some new shit, damn.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance, people, Azurik. If you ever get a chance to, I forget what system it's for. But the game is called Azurik. Okay? I believe it's called it's spelled Azurik. I believe it is.
Sounds so familiar.
But it's a really cool game because it has crazy free roam. And I kind of compare it to Zelda because in Zelda you had to go find, you know, like certain, like I said, keys, gems,
keys and shit like that,
and stuff like that. In Azurik you had to kind of do the same thing, but you had to travel like a mug to get to these other galaxies and other planets and other stuff, in other realms. That's what it is. In other realms you went to. So, and I compared that a lot to Zelda because in Zelda you had many realms with a lot of stuff to do. In Azurik, you have many realms and a lot of Azurik was dope. Yo, people, if you get a chance, check out Azurik. Yo, it's crazy.
I'm gonna write that in my notes right now.
It's crazy. It's a really cool game. It'll keep you up. like you'll just want to just keep going and just learn. Not learn, but you just want to check out more realms because they're all dope and they're all different, and they all have different things to them. Like, it's crazy. It's real nuts. And I just wish they made more Zelda games because those are I'm sorry, those are what's popping, yo. On the low, that's what's popping. You know, you want something to challenge you, challenge your mind. You don't want to sit there and play a fucking video game and be like, well, I'm gonna beat this shit in about 3 or 4 days. You know,
that's how I was though.
Yeah, you know,
I was like, I like the beat 'em ups.
Yeah, I like for someone to play a video game like, word, I'm gonna beat this in like a week, and then all of a sudden you like, oh shit, nigga, I might need like maybe 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might actually need to do something with this game. So like, I like those games that challenge you, and you have to keep trying to, you know, beat the level. I like the way it just keeps you thinking in terms of, you know, how can I do it this way, or can I do it that way, or you know whatever. You know, I like games that just, it's not like ongoing, but games that have many realms. You know, that keep you, that keep
basically
you entertained.
Just make it worth it.
Just make it worth it.
Nah,
yeah, just make it worth it.
I feel you.
Sorry, I keep rambling, but
no,
it's hard to explain how I feel.
Rainbow
but I know.
City. Do you think Grand Theft Auto is anything like that? I mean, it's kind of like that, right? I mean, it
has its missions.
It just goes on and on and on. Like, I don't. Last Grand Theft Auto I probably beat was probably 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. Before that, it's just like.
I thought Grand Theft Auto was cool. Don't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
No, you're good.
You don't understand. I'm looking at this and I am in heaven right now. I am in heaven. I'm like this. Oh my God. People, I don't think you understand.
Don't mention.
I wish y'all could see my face right now with this Super Mario 2 cart in my face. I feel like I am in 1980 something right now. If you mention
some shit else and I have it, I'm gonna fucking pull it out.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Surprise is all in here, bro.
Where did I leave off at? GTA, yes. I felt GTA. The only reason why, like, I'm pretty sure other people out there would probably agree. You know, the missions were fun, but you really want to just cause shit. You know, you really want to just cause havoc and want the police and the helicopters to chase you. And you really want to get, you know, the little missile thing and blow up the helicopter. And you wanted the whole National Guard after you. That was the whole point of Grand Theft Auto.
And you did the code to get them off your ass.
Yeah, and then you just fire at people like ta 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 ta.
And you know what a funny story about that is I learned to drive.
From Grand
Theft Auto. I swear to God.
No way!
I learned to drive playing Grand Theft Auto 4 with the Russian.
Please talk about that. How so? Please, I gotta hear this.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no way.
So
how so?
This is like this is 2008 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Theft Auto 4's.
You want another one?
Oh yeah, I'll take one. Cool. Good looks, bro. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm playing this game like, and it's just that shit's about to explode on you.
Nah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh.
You're supposed to shake it because the apples and stuff are on the bottom.
Hey, I'm not down these things.
Yeah, I forgot to do it to the other can. Cool. You know.
But anyways,
little history, folks. Anytime you have a down these can, you gotta shake it. Get the apples going. There's better taste. Sorry, Jordan. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, bro. But anyways, like, so I used to play Grand Theft Auto 4 all the time, and like, no big story, but it's just like I'm not saying like my family or nobody helped me learn to drive. Like, yeah, they were supportive, of course, but it's like I give credit to Grand Theft Auto. I practiced and I drove and I tried to not hit people and like and I did hit people and and I tried to park behind people and wait, but it's not just like parking behind and wait for the red light. It's just the I don't know what the word is. It's like just the physics of like getting out of the way. Yeah. Just like the reactions. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
That's what helped me learn to drive. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
No
it's
way.
Crazy. It's not like Yeah, it's not like
Now I'm glad you said I would have never known that.
Yeah, I give full credit to Grand Theft Auto for teaching me how to drive. Like, yeah, Mike
Shout
taught
out
me.
to GTA.
Yeah, Mike taught me how to drive. Like, he gave me pointers and like, my mom and my grandmother and stuff like that. But but it's like, yo, like the physics, like like stopping at the right time and just like the getting out of the way and stuff like that. That was like very key.
Yeah,
and then it helped me learn like, oh shit, like, and then I used it. When I got behind the wheel, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking nice, yo. I'm fucking nice, yo.
Like I'm GTA.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, GTA. I think of the game, and I'm like, yo, I'm swerving. Or not swerving, but like, I'm just, sometimes, like, you get into a fucking situation where, like, oh my God, you almost hit something or whatever. Like, yo, I'm like, I have fucking, like, cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, that's
cat-like reflexes because of that goddamn game. And, like, thank you, Rockstar.
Yeah, word, right? Who would know a video game would have life lessons? Who would know?
I didn't know that at all.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, who would have thunk it? But, yo, Chichi, what was you growing up, like, what was, like, an arcade cabinet?
What you mean?
Like, cabinet means, like that. See that?
Yeah.
That's it. Mortal Kombat 2, that's the cabinet. You walked into a store when you were a kid, or video arcade, or pizza shop, or whatever. What arcade cabinet do you remember? Like, oh my God, like I'm obsessed with this game.
It was Mortal Kombat.
Please tell me where. Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh shit!
And it was funny because I'd never heard of the game. I never heard of the game. And I remember because it was an 8th grade trip.
Oh shit!
To Canopy Lake. 8th grade trip to Canopy Lake. And, we're all just doing our thing.
So
and
this is probably like 90, 92.
Oh, man. This
91,
is like,
92
this
probably?
Is like 1875.
Benjamin Franklin times.
You know, me and Frederick Douglass was hanging out. Right by the cornhole.
He said right by the cornhole.
But I remember I was just roaming around, bro. Just looking to try to spend some money. Just young and dumb. Looking to spend my money, all of it. And all of a sudden I see like a crowd of kids around this video game. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is everyone so in awe? Like, I swear no one moved. Nobody moved. Like, it was just like a bunch of kids just crowded around this video game, like, just staring like zombies. And I just remember watching it, like, from a far distance, like, what the fuck is going on? Why is everyone so zombie-ish? So I walk over there, and I became a zombie immediately, because I was like, oh, shit. I was like, are these niggas real? I was like, what the fuck is this? Yo, I lost my mind. Yo, when I seen Mortal Kombat for the first time, and I believe my favorite character in Mortal Kombat, I believe, is always going to be Raiden. I love Raiden. Wow. I would love to say Sub-Zero or Scorpion, but
Raiden's good.
My nigga was Raiden. You know what I'm saying? Because my nigga could zoop. You know what I'm saying? With the little, he could teleport, hit you with the lightning. My nigga, boom, hit you with the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was my dude. You could tell. That was my guy. So, but like when I seen the video game, I was in awe because I've never seen graphics like so realistic at the time. Damn. And it was like, and it popped out. You see, like, look at that shit, right? Like, so for a kid to see motherfuckers that look real like that, like, it blew my mind. I was like,
did like motion graphics.
Yeah, and I was like, look at the blood. I was like, there's blood. There's fucking blood. Look at the violence. Mm-hmm. Like you remember? Oh man, what was it? What's a good analogy? Like, I don't remember. I hope this is a good analogy. Like, you remember in do you remember Madagascar? You ever seen Madagascar?
Yeah.
You remember? I think it was part 1, maybe part 2, when Alex was running after one of his friends. I think the zebra.
And he was like tripping.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Wanted to eat them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and his mind kind of woke up like, I'm a lion, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a lion. This is what I'm supposed to do. You're in trouble. You better help I go back to Alec. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm not Alec. You know what I'm saying? I am something else, nigga. So, and when I seen this game, it was just open. I was just like, I just felt like my pupils was like, whoa. Because I'm so used to looking at, like,
Mario,
Zelda.
Yeah, Mario and all.
Yeah,
Mario,
nigga. And
Zelda,
then I see fucking Raiden and Scorpion killing each other. You know, throwing fists through their fucking temples and shit. I lost my mind, Jared. Right now, I still feel the joy from that shit. Like, that shit was unbelievable, bro. Because I'm pretty sure I was almost late for that fucking bus because of that fucking video game. I'm pretty sure I did not leave that fucking arcade for the rest of the day because of that game, bro. That's how ill that game that was. Look, he's real as fuck. That's a real ass nigga. Like, no video game looked like that. No graphics, no like, it was so detailed. Just like Zelda was, but this game was like 3D. Like, I felt like it popped out at you. It was like 3D, so you could see the definition on people. You could see the definition within the background on the ground.
It was the first. It was the first game that they did like body motion.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it wasn't like Street Fighter.
No, it wasn't. It was nothing like Street Fighter. It was nothing.
It was like real people doing the motion cap or whatever you want to call it back in the day.
Yeah, because Street Fighter doesn't have blood, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter, they just threw up, I think. When you hit them, they kind of, if you pay attention, like if you hit someone in Street Fighter, they'll throw up. Like, I hit Blanca.
Really?
Yeah. I hit Blanca and then the motherfucker throws up. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone throws up if you hit them a certain way. They throw up. But my thing was with Mortal Kombat, you had the blood, and it's not like the blood just shot out and it disappeared in the air, though. That shit fell on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember the blood code?
And that's what I was about to get into.
Right, yeah.
So, and another thing, and what bugged me out, and I was like, yo, I really got to have this game. I really want it. You know, like, I really want it. Like, and the funny thing is, like, my parents know, like, I don't want anything. I don't ask them for anything. Mm-hmm. But I really wanted this game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, I don't know. But I was like, yo, mom, pops, like, I really want this game, yo. You feel me? I really want this game. I don't care. I just want the game. They're like, all right, cool. And I believe they got it for me. I think they did. And I played it, like, nonstop. And then I remember someone telling me, one of my friends, Bernardo. Shout out Bernardo. I remember I remember him telling me, yo, you can do finishing moves. And I was like, what the fuck is finishing moves? Fatality. He was like, yo, like, you can, like, there's an iller way to kill him. And I'm like, huh? Okay. And I remember being over his house. He's like, yo, watch this shit. And then, like, he failed, like, the first 3 times doing the code. I was like, nigga, there's a code for this shit? I was like, I gotta remember this shit? So I was like, damn. So he did it. And then I remember it said, finish him. And I remember my face said, oh, shit. I was like, what you mean finish him? That motherfucker said, I think he said, whoosh. Like, he threw something at him, and then it went right through his fucking skull. He brought it to him, uppercut this nigga like 20 feet in the air, and then he fell into, like, some spikes. But it was dope. And I was like, yo, this game has me hooked. And I just remember that was the game that had me, like, at hello. You know what I'm saying? That game woke me up. That just made me, like, just want to... I mean, I was already a big gamer. I already like video games. That's just who I am. But this video game made me, like...
Dude,
it made me a beast.
It changed the game, bro.
It changed everything, man. It changed everything.
And it's so weird that it's like... You can just go on YouTube or whatever. Find, like, but back in the day... You had to find out from a friend. You had to find out, like... how to do fatalities and all that shit. You couldn't, like, there's no YouTube.
I don't think there was no internet. There was no internet.
What am I talking about? Net zero?
How the hell did we get the codes?
I don't know.
How did we
That's
get
how
the codes?
dedicated we were.
Yeah,
it's
no
like
doubt.
You just figured it out. Like, you know, I got it from my cousin. But, like, there was no, like, YouTube. There was no Google. There was no, like,
none of that.
None of that. You just figured out how to do it.
You just figured it out.
It wasn't in the manual.
Somebody knew everything. You knew it. That was crazy. I don't know how anyone knew that shit. That bugs me out to this day.
That's classic. Yeah.
That is.
I don't know. You said second grade?
No, it was 8th grade.
Oh,
8th grade.
Oh, wow.
It was 8th grade.
What the fuck my mind?
That's what bugged me out. No. I'm sorry, Cyber World. Was it 8th grade? Holy shit. Hold on.
Shit, you can't be more wrong than I was. I said second grade.
But put it this way: whenever Mortal Kombat came out, all right, if it wasn't 8th grade,
92,
92, oh
it had to
shit,
be 92. So
4th grade, 5th grade.
Damn, you went. Okay, I was
Wait, no, 92. No, 92. I didn't start school until 94. But Mortal Kombat had to been out, I guess, long before that. But I mean, it was either my 4th grade. I don't know. One of them school. What am I grades? I don't know. I just remember seeing the fucking game.
Doesn't matter. You saw the game.
Yeah, I just remember seeing it, and I fell in love with it. And I thought it was dope.
Jeez.
See, people, that's why I can't talk, because, you know what I'm saying? Shit just rambles. I hate that shit. I can't stop it. That's just who I am. Sorry, Cyber World. They're out there like, this nigga just rambles. Get to the point, homie.
I'm
sorry, people. I'm trying. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to come up with the story. And,
good.
You know, that's just who I am. I'm sorry, people. That's just who I am.
Yeah, my brother and I talked about this on another episode, but it's like, our grandmother was like, not a fan of the blood for this game.
Really?
Yeah, not a big fan. And we bought this from like a local like game shop or some shit like that. We haven't seen an arcade like you, but like, and we bought it and we were killing it, and like basically we knew the blood code, but every time we would hit like the blood code was A B A C A B B. And then the words will light up red, and you hit Scorpion, say "Get over here," and my grandma would hear that.
Yeah,
she'd be like, "Oh, you better
the blood code.
You better not turn it off." I'm like, "Oh, blood I can't." I'm sorry, grandma, but you can't play Mortal Kombat 1 without blood. Like,
right,
you just can't.
Right, it doesn't make any sense.
But I don't know why. Like, I don't know what she was thinking. But like, yeah, but
she was concerned. She was concerned.
My girl.
She's like, my boys is playing a video game with blood like that? Oh hell no! Because like his grandma's in there like, I don't want them.
She didn't give a fuck.
You know,
she really didn't give a fuck, but she was trying to like, oh yeah.
She probably thought it was a little much. Like,
she played with us, bro.
Oh, did she?
She played with us, bro.
So why did she like the blood then?
Hey, I don't know.
That's crazy. Grandma's getting down?
Grandma.
That's what's up.
Grandma. I might have to call her.
I wish my grandmother played video games with me. That'd be so awesome. I'd lose my mind. I'm like, oh,
yeah. My grandmother played.
That's cool. That's so cool.
WWF video games with us. Yeah, all the time.
I don't know how many other people's grandmas even play video games with them. I think because your grandmother played. That's so fucking dope.
Yeah, she played.
That's dope, bro.
She can act like she don't remember now, but like, yeah, we used to play video games all the time. Me, Mike, and her all the time.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's dope. But another question I got for you is what?
Excuse me. Sorry, people.
No, you good. What this is kind of not a weird question, but I haven't asked this question yet on my podcast. But it's like I'm asking it to you first. But like, what was a controller that your favorite controller? Like.
Out of any system?
Yeah, that's any system. Just in general. Like, what is your favorite controller? It felt comfortable to you. Yeah. You were able to.
I just knew it like the back of my hand.
Right.
I could navigate.
Yeah. What was your favorite controller?
Oh, I think my favorite controller, until the buttons probably stopped working, was probably Sega Genesis.
Man, that's mine too.
That's probably my favorite controller.
That's mine
because the A, B, and C. I think that was my favorite controller. Simple. It was so. I like the colors of the I like the colors of the controller. The pad felt very comfortable on my thumb. Man. And A, B, and C felt so comfortable on my other thumb. Like it just felt so easy to just press. And then you get heated when you got something stuck. When you get something sticky on your controller and you can't move the fucking buttons. Yeah. You'll be so angry because it takes so long to get that sticky shit out. And you don't even know what the sticky shit is. You just know your fucking buttons don't move. You're like, what the fuck happened? So I just remember my buttons wouldn't move. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, come on. So, but I remember that was my favorite controller, bro. The way it just fit in your hand, it was there. And then, you know what it was that made it my favorite controller? Fucking Sonic.
Oh my God.
Sonic.
Yo,
You know why? You know why? It always goes to Christmas. I woke up. All right.
I got something for Christmas too. I got something for Christmas. Yo. In 91, I
really?
think. Yeah, I got something for Christmas too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's nuts. But yo, tell your story, bro.
Nah, so like I woke up another Christmas morning. And I'm pretty sure, I think my dad was living with me at the time. Shout out Pops. I'm pretty sure he was living this with us at the time. And I remember waking up and, and I was like, I just seen like colors, like a whole bunch of fucking colors. Like, I've never seen colors like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm waking up like, what the fuck is all that on the screen? Like, I can't even make out what it is. I'm like, what is that shit? So I'm walking to, and I'm like wiping my eyes and shit. I'm like, oh, we're gonna sing a Genesis. Like the game is already playing. There's no one out. Like the way my parents set it up was fucking beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. Like the way you have everything. Like it's just.
That's exactly how my story went too. I went. I got it for Christmas, and it was already playing. I don't know what the. It's just playing, and it like Sega. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Mike came down.
This shit
Mike
was
came
crazy.
over. We were like, what the hell is Sonic? What's that? We were like, yo, this shit's dope, yo. And we got like other toys. We're like, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck them toys, nigga.
That. We got this.
Sonic's about to be played all night long, nigga.
We got Sonic the Hedgehog, yo. And we just like, it was one player.
Hell yeah.
Where we just like took turns and like killed that shit. Yeah, that's the first game ever.
Yo, I like Sonic. I love Sonic. That was a really good game. You had to be like strategic in the ring world. No, not the ring world. The gem world. You know how like when you got I think all your rings and I think you had to jump through a big ring and then you went to that other dimension.
Yes.
To find the gems.
You
and
get the emeralds.
The emeralds. There
right.
you go. You had to find the emeralds, and
like,
then you would go into that world, and you had to be really strategic because you'd be like bang 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 bang, hitting all around, and you couldn't. And if you went into that little dead zone, you like you'd be pissed because you ain't get it. But then you'd be pissed because you'll find a gem, you'll find that little emerald, and then you'll be breaking it down slowly and surely. But you gotta be careful because shit's turning and twisting. Shit's crazy, bro. It was crazy because you'll be mad because you'll be trying to
Bro, I told you.
He put out the Sega Genesis cartridge.
I told you, bro.
This is like the best night of my life, people. I don't think y'all understand. This is like the best night of my life.
But this one right here.
Yo, Sonic 2 was a motherfucker.
Sonic 2 was that's my favorite.
Damn.
Sonic 2 was my shit.
I think this part right here was like the steroided version of when you're trying to find the emeralds. Mm-hmm. Like this part right here, I think fucked up a lot of people.
This part, when you would go in the thing, you have to get the corner and then go up around. And
you'd be sitting there playing the game like moving with like, oh shit. Like this was ill, Jern. Like these are two good finds right here, bro.
Nah, those were my shit.
Those are
like
ill
Sonic
right
1
there.
and Sonic 2 were my shit, but like Sonic 2 was like close to my heart because it's like,
they really went in on that game, bro. They really took their time and like was like, yo, we're gonna make this game fun for motherfuckers.
Right, and because I had a brother, so it's like, anything that we could play together.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, even better. Like, oh my god, like the Sonic 1 was cool. Yeah, I love Sonic, the first one.
But then like you be taking turns doing.
Yeah, but it's like I was always like this motherfucker Tails. I can never be Sonic. Can never be Sonic.
Bro. Oh, I feel bad for you.
Mike was so, I was just
so
like,
tough.
you can do stuff, but you always come back to life. But like, that's great. That's fucking nuts, yo. But
that game was so cool, bro. Like this game right here, yo, Sonic 2. Like it. I don't know. Like it just this part right here was just the best part of all. Yeah. Because it had different courses and shit. Like it blew your mind, bro. And Tails was cool. Like you wouldn't mind being Tails, even though everyone wanted to be Sonic.
I mind,
but you didn't mind being Tails because you wanted to be someone different for a time.
Because Tails, you can never die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as long as if you're Tails, you can just, you can fucking kill, Dr. Robotnik, like, by yourself.
Shit was crazy. Well, I like that game so much. That game was awesome. That shit was dope.
You did mention something earlier about, you said something about zombies, and that's where we're going to tie into the next topic, which is, like, zombie type games, like,
oh man, yeah, man, the world is not doing their job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But before you talk about like what the world is not doing, let's talk about what the world did in the past. Like, so, what was? I know mine, but like, what is zombies in the 90s and like.
In the 90s?
Zombies video game wise.
I don't think... to be honest with you, I don't remember zombie video games in the 90s, bro.
You can say movies too. I mean, hey, fuck it.
I mean, I think there was a good couple of zombie movies too as well, but I wasn't really into that shit, like, in the 90s.
No?
Nah, I think, like, for me, for the 90s was like elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think... I didn't really care for too much, back then like that. So, like, damn, I forgot my point. What was we talking about again?
We talking about you didn't play any.
The zombie joint.
Games,
so here's my thing. So, with the zombie, like, yeah, I don't remember much zombie stuff, but like I remember, like like Thriller, and all that, and I was just sitting there like. I'm like, Thriller was like a good fucking video. That shit was fucking awesome, dope, number one. And I'm like, I always thought like, how come they don't have like a game like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know like how to, but I remember at the time I was like, how come there's not a video game, that has to do with zombies? And then like as years went by, you would see like zombie video games, but nothing really stood out until what was a good zombie video game that really stood out that had you like?
Please hit me in my heart, bro.
Huh?
Hit me in my heart with that game, please. I got a few for you, and like, just tell me what you want.
What was a good zombie one that really? I don't know, bro. Like, because it wasn't like not too long ago that I got put on to Call of Duty with the zombies joint.
Oh, that's
and I got put onto that one, and I lost my mind with that. Damn, I can't really remember any other video, but I just know that, when it comes to like, what is it? Freaking, I don't know if you remember the game on your, you were playing on the computer. Remember Rebuild? You remember that with the zombie game Rebuild? And then,
back in the day?
Yeah. You can probably play it now,
I remember
maybe.
Oregon Trail.
But like, it was kind of like a 5 year ago kind of game, but it was alright. It was cool. I had to do with zombies and fixing the fucking neighborhood and all that bullshit.
That's where I got like Call of Duty zombies. Like,
yeah,
you freaking board up. And shit like that. That's the first time anything Rebuild.
And then Redemption, I think, had some zombies in it.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption had some zombies.
It was Undead Nightmare.
Yeah. And then
that was fucking fresh.
And then like shows like, of course, The Walking Dead. But there's I'm missing a zombie game right now, and I'm so upset that I'm deadlocked on it. I'm very upset because I know there's an ill zombie game out there that I played or that I like, and I could not put it down, and I thought it was dope.
Well, let me let you a couple of mine, and maybe this will help you.
It might help me because I'm deadlocked right now.
So, and honestly, when I was like thinking about this, when you told me this, I was like, damn, fuck. I really don't know a lot of zombie games. It was like literally like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking about was, so back in 1996,
okay,
I came across this game from my cousin, and this motherfucker scared the shit out of me. He changed my life forever, and it was Resident Evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know Resident Evil, right?
I do know Resident Evil.
So,
I do.
Yeah. So
I didn't play that game.
You never played Resident? What?
I played like a little bit, but I couldn't get it. Like the control was very hard for me to do.
Yeah, it was like
go ahead.
No, you're right. It was fucking tough.
It was a little tough for me with the controls.
Yeah, it was like up, down, like it was backwards. The controls were all really fucked up, and it was like you had You had an inventory. You had to keep, and it made you think.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like shooting zombies with unlimited bullets. Like you really had to think.
Right.
As a 10-year-old. Like,
yeah.
You had to think like, oh, I got to keep a certain amount of bullets. I have to keep, first aid and you had to mix them together.
You definitely had to think.
Exactly. So it's like you had to
you had to say healthy and all that
you had
shit.
to make sure, and it was like, it really made me think wow, okay, it's not just a zombie game, it's fucking I have to fucking think, it's gonna be
this is like
right.
What's the word? Survival.
Right.
Survival.
Yeah, because you had an inventory, and it was you had to keep a key, and you had to keep herbs and red herbs and green herbs, and you had to put them together.
Isn't it crazy how you still remember that shit?
I feel like an idiot. Right.
No, you shouldn't. You should.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying? Because it teaches you you have to remember shit to survive, dude. You need to remember this shit.
Because games back then was just just bang, 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 unlimited bullets, and you just shoot.
Annihilate.
Yeah, but it's this game was yo, you are an adult now, and you have to fucking you have to. You found a box of bullets. You gotta keep those bullets. You have to make sure you have the right gun. If you don't have the right gun, you can't use it. It's just fucking just nuts.
Yeah,
it's just too much thinking, and it was a good thing. That was another game that was worth the money, just like Zelda. It was worth the money.
Yeah.
But
Resident Evil was dope.
Resident
Evil was dope.
Resident Evil.
I remember bits and pieces of it. It was dope, bro.
Yeah,
it was good.
Fuck
yeah.
Another game. Damn. I hope you know some of these, but I'm just gonna mention them anyway.
Yeah.
But there was another game that I played when I was a kid. It was for Sega Genesis, and it was called Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Nah, I
never heard of it. Damn, it was basically a bird's eye view, and it was you were a guy, you were a kid, you were a boy and your girl, and you're walking around, and you have water guns, and you're shooting zombies, and there's just literally over 100 levels.
Yeah, that's great.
It's just
it sounds like a bunch of fun.
Yeah, and you have to get keys and stuff like that, and you have to get bazookas and blast through stuff. It's crazy. Look it up on YouTube when you get a chance. It's just so much. It's mad levels. It's for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, but it's called Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Another game that I fell in love with. You remember Good Times, right?
Good Times?
Good Time Billiards?
Yes.
Good Time Billiards?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
In assembly.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was.
That was my play.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. You scared me for a second. You scared me. So.
What a place to close down, bro. Sorry, I don't mean to get off track, people. But what a place to close. Good Times. If people don't know what Good Times was, it was in Somerville. It was right off the highway. Dude, this place was nuts. It had a batting cage. It had crazy video games.
It had a roller coaster.
In the middle?
Yeah, it had a roller coaster in the middle. It just went around.
For real?
Yeah, it just went around. It had a roller coaster in it.
Yo, these motherfuckers had laser tag in there. Okay, they had a go-kart. That's how big this motherfucker was. And a basketball court, half court. And they had, people, there's no way I can describe this place. This place was the bomb. And then you have all these hood rat people ruining it that want to go out and shoot people and try to stab, try to be gangster.
And you always leave smelling like cigarettes.
When we don't live in that kind of area for that kind of nonsense.
Right.
You feel me? That's not an area for that kind of stuff. But yet we got people ruining it for. That was a good place, bro. That was a real good place until people really ruined it.
I love that place so much, and
I think that's terrible.
It hurt me when it
that
closed.
hurt me too. That was terrible. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
but don't get me wrong. You have Dave and Buster's. You know what I'm saying? But Good Times, you can't. Good Times.
Dave and Buster's was good.
Nigga, Good Times gave you tickets. Okay, that made you feel important to actually do something. All right, they gave you tickets out the game. You was like, word, give me that shit.
Yo, they had
bro.
Everything.
Who are you telling me?
And I never forget. This one time I went to Good Times with my parents, and there's this one game. It was called Zombies Revenge, and it's for Dreamcast now. I own it.
Dreamcast.
and I don't know, yo, I fell in love with that game. It's called Zombies Revenge. It was kind of like damn. It was like a beat 'em up, but it's like you have a gun, you can pick up poles and like you just smack people with it. I don't know if you remember the Die Hard arcade game.
Nah.
Damn, man.
Sorry, bro.
But nah, it's all good. But like that game, I never forget that game. It's called Zombies Revenge. You can just like do so many. Well, you can't do so much stuff, but like it's a beat 'em up game, and they released it for the Sega Dreamcast. Maybe back in like 99 or 2000, whatever. But it was I sweated that game for so long.
Yeah. You like that shit?
Yeah. Dude, there's another game I fucking. Oh my god, there was another zombie game I forgot. Oh, House of the Dead. You ever played that?
Who?
House of the Dead.
Have I? I don't know. I probably did.
I know you played House of the Dead.
I probably did. I don't remember. I probably did. I could.
It's like
don't quote me on that.
It's the freaking one where you get the gun and you shoot. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
House of Dead. Yeah. No doubt.
House of the Dead.
Yes.
Was my shit.
I remember the red. Yep.
There's a red gun.
That was the shit.
House of the Dead was my shit, dude.
That shit was cracking.
Yeah.
That shit was cracking.
But like,
I like House of Dead. But the reason why I brought up the reason why I brought up zombies, okay, is because my mind thinks very abstractly. Okay, listen to me, cyber people. Okay. All right, I have the video game The Walking Dead. I like that video game. It's really cool. It's almost similar to the show. Like, if you make a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying, these zombies are coming after you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like that aspect, you know, and then I like the aspect of there's many zombies around. They don't just stand in one place. They actually walk around, you know, so you actually have to be strategic with your moving. It's a really good game. You know what I'm saying? And there's places in the, you know, in the video game where you have to use your flashlight to go around, and all of a sudden a zombie will pop in and you be like, oh shoot. Like, it's a really cool game. But my thing, what it is, I want to see a video game with zombies where it's like almost like a Zelda. You know what I'm saying? But not with mystical shit. But like you have different places, like free realm. You know what I'm saying? Make it like you know, like the zombies. You know how like they move slow? You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing would be like, make them zombies run after you. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it like realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like the new video game that came out, World War Z. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know when I laugh like that, he does some shit that goes left. Oh my god, nigga. Okay.
That game, honestly, it's a dope game.
What do you think about this? Now, is this game free roam, or are you just protecting one spot?
It's definitely not free roam.
Okay.
No, when I saw the trailer, like in gameplay, I was like, yo, this game is the shit. But like, I played it. It's good. It's good. But it's like, I got bored of it real quick. I beat the whole thing, and I beat it once, and I'm like, I haven't played it since.
Wow.
I haven't played it since.
And it's funny because I was at GameStop, like probably like no more than like 2 weeks ago. And I was talking with the gentleman. He was like, "Nah, you don't want to get World War Z. If
you want to get like play with friends,
then that's
cool.
Probably cool.
Cool. Like I was gonna play with Mike, but like we both pre-ordered it, but this dickhead didn't fucking. He didn't pick his up, and I picked mine up. So like I'm playing by myself, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. It's dope, but it's like,
but both y'all can join at the same time,
right?
And annihilate.
But I'm playing by myself, and I'm beating the whole game. I'm like, yeah, this game's dope. But it's like I look back and there ain't nobody there.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But like, I think it's more of like playing with friends.
Yeah,
in my perspective.
Okay,
it's a dope ass game if you play by yourself. But there's no way in hell that you're gonna play that game by yourself for like a couple months and and be like,
this is still ill.
Yeah, this is nah.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Some games are like that, though.
Yeah,
Some games are like
some, you know.
But it is good. I do recommend it. But it's like
you want to play with friends.
Get like 4 people.
Yeah, and it'll make it a lot more better. But that's the thing, though. You know, like, cause like here's my thing. Like you should you should be able to have a like video games are changing so much. So like in the way my mind and I wish I could like get with someone to even do like like anyone whatever you take these ideas I don't give a fuck. But the thing is that when it comes to like a zombie game, bro, you know what I'm saying? You want like the aspect of like it's real life. Like it's really like, like if I was in this position, what would I do? You know what I'm saying? So like I would rather have like a bunch of free roam to different places, picking up different people, being able to talk to people, people being able to join who in your like make it like the show, make it like a real life thing. Like you can. The thing be like you can like create like a whole clique with you. You can drop people, you can kill people, you can make it like
basically like, make it like kind of like Red Dead Redemption, kind of. I guess. Yeah. But because you're roaming around, you're getting food, you're getting your horse and all that stuff. Yeah. It's like, but it's not just zombie every 2 seconds. Like you're hiding out. Yeah. Like make it like. I don't know how to. I know how. I know exactly what you mean. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? Like I just want a zombie game where it's like a real life kind of game. You know what I'm saying? And like oh what's the movie? What's the movie? Dawn of the Dead in the mall.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Like if you had a video game like that, but like free roam into different like different towns and stuff like that, but like zombies would chase you like by the herd. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get in a car, you can peel, almost like a GTA mix with a, you know what I'm saying? Like a GTA mix with a World War Z. With, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many different ways you can like the style of video game, you know what I'm saying? But how I envision it is like what's that new video game with the dude on the motorcycle? Like Last Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
PS4?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I haven't played it. I don't know what it's like.
I haven't either.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's something, you see how the zombies are coming at you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like there should be an ill video game with shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That makes it seem like real life type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit's like shit's coming in. Like sometimes you might get a herd, sometimes you might not. But it's like, what would you do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you have to adapt.
You gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to go into houses. You should be able to just do shit, nigga. You feel me?
Have you played any of the Dead Risings? Ever? No? It's kind of like that, actually. Dead Rising, that's another one I forgot.
That's a good one?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Dead Rising,
I remember that video game. I remember that video game.
They elevated it somewhat, but like.
What about Left 4 Dead? What did you think about that?
Oh my god!
What did you think about that?
Yo, I'm so glad that's the game I forgot.
I'm
like, I don't forget. Left 4 Dead, that is my favorite zombie game ever. Left 4 Dead, you never played it?
Not really, nah.
Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead is only for Xbox 360, and it's a first-person shooter. Yo, it is fucking addicting. You know who put me onto that? Fucking Greg.
Yeah?
Greg.
Shout out G. Shout out G.
Double G.
Yo. Shout out Double G.
Yo, he put me onto that shit fucking like over 10 years ago, and I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? He's like, yo, Left 4 Dead. I'm like, this game's okay, whatever. Yo, that game is so fucking. I'm gonna find it. I know I have it. I know find it. I have it. Here we go.
Jordan act like he playing around. He got it. My nigga got it. Bro. Yes, sir.
Bro,
my nigga got it.
That game is like fucking addicting.
Word.
That game is sick.
And here's the thing, you should be able to build a community. You know what I'm saying? And then you should, and there should be like herds trying to like block your shit. Yo, it should be like you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you should be able to do shit like they do in this in the fucking in the shows. You should be able to do in the video.
So like
game.
you mean like some slowdown.
Yeah.
And what I mean by slowdown is like, okay, yeah, you get a chance to do this, do that. Not just a fucking zombie
not niggas just attacking you. You have time to take your time and walk through and look at shit and do like free roam, nigga. Just and
I'm pretty sure there are games like that. Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, but like I haven't got into them. Like I know there's Dead by Daylight or some shit like that or whatever, but like I see what you mean. Like it's got to be perfect.
Yeah, like make it like the show, cause the Walking Dead, like the movie itself, nigga. Could you imagine, nigga, like shit like that happening, bro? Nigga, I lose my mind. I lose my mind. I don't know what I'd do if zombies that can run faster than me is coming after me. Like, especially Nick, I lose my mind. So, like that shit is bugged up. But if you turn it into a video game and make it ill, nigga. It's over.
They just have to,
and that's all I want to say, people. It's just that I don't want to see a zombie video game where, you're just holding down a certain area and then you're just, fighting off a flood of things. Like, nah, like make it into like a personal story, like where.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like, it's got to be more.
It's got to be more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be more than that, people. And that's all I'm saying about the zombie games. I'm not. I'm not, and they're cool. I'm not knocking any zombie game. Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not knocking any of them. For me, I'm a person, who likes free roam, and you should be able to think, and you should be able to do shit and make decisions, and you should be able to.
He likes his money's worth.
I like my money's worth. You know what I'm saying? I like a game to, make me think and work, so
no, that's just dope.
And that'd be that, it's dope, it's cool, and you should be able to find a video game like that, like go into a jail. How would you do it? I don't know, however you want to do it, but whatever, bro. But that's how I feel about the zombie world and the zombie video game stuff, because these zombie shows are pretty fucking dope. I don't care what anyone says. The Walking Dead is dope. Have you seen this new one? Have you seen this new show, Black Summer? No, is it Black Summer? Yeah, Black Summer. Check it out, people. Check out Black Summer. Check out Black Summer. It's crazy.
What's Black Summer about? I don't.
It's another zombie flick. It's like I think I think season 1 should be done already.
Where is it?
It should be on Netflix. It's on Netflix, I think. But it's a really crazy bugged out zombie joint. Like, and if they had a video game like that, just understand where I'm coming from, people. You know what I'm saying? Like real life type shit. So it'd be dope. But if you can, people, check out Black Summer. It's a good zombie flick. Season 1 is done. It's on Netflix, I believe. But yeah, Left 4 Dead. I've always wanted to play this game. I've always wanted to play it, and I never got a chance to. And I remember putting this on my Christmas list like every year.
Do you have a 360?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
Take
I can borrow it.
You can borrow it.
Oh, people, if you guys would hear, I'm just telling you that the stuff this man has is unbelievable. And if he lets you borrow one of these, that's sentimental.
And honestly,
that's sentimental.
And I'm not even trying to say it to sound cool. I honestly don't. I don't let people borrow anything.
No, if you see this man's collection, I wouldn't let anyone touch it, not even sniff it.
But it's like for Left 4 Dead, and the years I've known him, like you can borrow it. You can borrow it.
That's crazy.
You can.
Thank you.
Just text me and let me know what you think about it.
I will. I definitely will. But what do you do in this game? Like, what do you do?
Damn. It's just
Am I running constantly for my life?
It's first person shooter. You're running. You're just running from zombies. You get into the next point, like you're in a train station, and like stuff like that. You can heal yourself. There's like these big like just called like hunters and like boomers, like these big bosses that like.
So are you like running to like hide yourself, or are you just running to like get through levels and stuff like that?
You're getting through levels. You're shooting zombies. They're just coming non-stop.
That's crazy.
They're just like these things like called hunters and boomers, and one of them like I forgot what it's called. Like they like explode, like spit at you. Like if you get the juice on you, like all the zombies are attracted to you. They like the smell, so they come to you. Yeah, it's dope. I'm telling you,
that's what's up.
I'm telling you, just try it.
I'm gonna check that out.
Just try it.
Most deaf.
I'm pretty sure you'll love it. But
let me stand you back up because you are awesome.
he about to stand the
he about to stand
the Super Mario. But yeah. So next topic, I guess.
Yeah.
Chichi wanted to talk about was like, I guess he was a little frustrated. Maybe he wanted to, bring Nintendo back somehow. And when you told me this, I was kind of confused. Like I didn't know what you meant, but like maybe you can elaborate. Like the topic was bring Nintendo back.
Yeah.
So what did you mean by that?
Like, it's time to bring back the retroness. Time to bring back the retro. I mean, don't get me wrong. Xbox One is killing it. It's killing it. PS4 is killing it. All these video games coming out right now are killing the market right now. But I think, but I mean, don't get me wrong. These video like they're dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't spend a lot of time. I spend not even. But when I do get a chance to play my video games, my Xbox One is crazy. But I say because Nintendo, because we're forgetting. Not we're forgetting, but we should appreciate the Nintendo world a little bit more. Like, we should appreciate our retro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like Nintendo should bring it. It should bring like a little bit of a comeback. Because I feel like Nintendo had the illest games. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sega had ill games. Super Nintendo had ill games, but Nintendo on the low was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
And Nintendo got cocky over the years. So it's like it's just putting. Sometimes they just put out bullshit. But like I see what you mean. Like Nintendo was just like
Nintendo should make a company. Like I feel like like in anyone's house, if you're a gamer, okay, I feel like if you have like a 3-bedroom, I feel like in 2 of those bedrooms, you should, whatever type of gamer you are, you should probably have an Xbox One, a PS4, and in your living room, you should have a Nintendo. All right? You should have something to fall back on just to be like, oh, I don't really want to fuck with this. I'm going to fuck with my Nintendo right now. Nintendo is the shit. And my frustration is just that, like, you can't forget about what, the older things that got to what we have now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Nintendo has some really good games, bro. Some really good games. And I feel like a lot of these games now are a little bit too violent. A little bit too realistic. And
you gotta bring it back to the basics sometimes.
Sometimes you might. I feel like these children might need Nintendo because because there's a lot of video games where these kids is, it's too realistic, bro. It's too graphic. You know what I'm saying? And Nintendo can just numb you down just a little bit. Man, I feel like Nintendo was awesome, bro. I just love it so much because all the video games that they had was just it's timeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
a lot of that they had was timeless, and I'd like to see Nintendo just kind of put itself back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to see Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo put itself back on the shelf. And get back into the game. I'd like to see people like, oh, they bringing back the retro. Like if you seen, like if you went to like Walmart or Target and
that's why they're coming up with the Super Nintendo classics and like Nintendo classics and Sega Genesis classics.
What you mean, like it? Like what you mean? Like are they selling it again?
You haven't heard of these?
No.
Oh my god! So basically, I want to say 2016. They started coming out with these Nintendo classics, NES classics, and basically what there was is a box like this. It was like this big, and it came with a Nintendo in it, and it had 30 of the classic games.
Really?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep, I have it right here. You can check it out if you want.
That's
Before I show you that, and then they came out. That was and then 2017.
Oh my god!
They came out with the SNES classic.
Uh-huh.
So it's a Super Nintendo. It's like this big.
Uh-huh. Wow.
This big, and it was like maybe like 24, 25 games of the classic Super Nintendo games from back in the day.
Wow.
And it's like small, and they got a controller and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were a hot commodity.
Really?
Yeah, people were like, I probably
You're just buying them like hotcakes.
Yeah, I had to buy the Nintendo one. Like they were only $6. They were only $60 a pop.
Wow. In
like Target or whatever.
Wow.
But I had to buy mine for like $150 from England.
Oh wow.
Because it was like,
wow.
It was a hot commodity. So
Jesus, Jerry. Jesus.
I had to get it.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
But the good thing about those two systems, they came out. Okay, so they came out with the $60 one, which is a Nintendo one. The Super Nintendo one was $80 the next year.
Okay.
I got both of them. Not on launch date. It took some time, but what the thing is, I went to one of my special guys. At a retro video game store that I go to all the time. And I had both of them modded. Meaning like he put like basically every single Super Nintendo game. Right. So it's worth it now. So
it's almost like you getting...
And they're HDMI. Like,
it's almost like you getting Fire Stick.
Right. Right. So like
that's what's up.
They hooked me up.
That's what's up. That's crazy.
So this September, I think September 19th, they're coming out with the Sega Genesis one. Yeah. Sega Genesis one, they're coming out with
No way. No way.
I'm not gonna say, I'm getting it launch date. I might wait on it, but like,
you better get that joint, bro.
No, I'm not.
Better get that joint, bro.
I'll show you it. They're right there.
That's crazy, though.
I'll show you them right now.
Okay. This man is on the move, people.
I mean, yeah, but I'm on the move. But like, yeah, tell them more about like, how you feel about Nintendo and Super Nintendo. I mean,
dude.
I want to hear this too, like, cause.
Like Nintendo just has it's funny because like Super Nintendo it became a little bit more 3D, like with their graphics and stuff like that. Like the video games became a little bit more in detailed, more journeys and more levels and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, Super Nintendo was the ish. Oh shoot. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, but here's the thing. With Nintendo, you're not beating this controller. This controller was dope. Don't get me wrong. The Super Nintendo controller was crazy, but it's all about Nintendo was like the beginning of everything. You cannot beat Nintendo. You can't. And remember when your game would fuck up and you had to blow on it, though you had to jiggle it. You know what I'm saying? The crazy shit you would have to do to get your game to work with a Nintendo, you would do it. And I'm pretty sure everybody out there knows what I'm talking about. All right, you either blow into your Nintendo or you're taking the back of your Nintendo cartridge and you're blowing on the back of it. You either wiping it on your pants.
I did mad stuff. I smacked the shit out of it.
You smacking on the side.
I did all this stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You smack it like 3 times and you hold the reset button down. Which I know what the reset button, cuz. You keep pressing the reset button. Just
the funny thing about my Nintendo is like my Nintendo back in the day, like it was fucked up. So it's like you put the cartridge in, you push it down.
Yeah.
It wouldn't stay down.
No, it kept going up, nigga.
Yeah, so I had to put like a Hot Wheels car.
Really?
A Hot Wheels car, and I put the game in, push it down, put the Hot Wheels car in so it could stay down, and let it go. And then that's how it would work.
No fucking way, people. Yeah. All right, let's stop this right now. How many of y'all out there really did that to your... How many of y'all, like me, kept pressing that fucking cartridge going up and down, like, tick, just hoping that son of a bitch would just stay down.
Mine wouldn't stay down.
And then when it stayed down, you just move your finger off real slowly. But no, Jurin is over here hotboxing it with hot cars.
Yeah, I was fucking modding that shit.
I never thought about that. I never did. I was just like, why is my video game not sitting down?
Dude, I was like 4 doing that shit.
No way.
I remember putting a fucking yellow Hot Wheels in that, pushing it down. And then I'm like, yo, is that good, Mike? Is that good? We good? Cool. Yeah, it's good. Let go. Cool. And then like Mike Tyson's Punch Out will play, like, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a shit, man.
See what I'm saying? There you go. See, that's another reason why people, you know what I'm saying, we need to get back to Nintendo, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all got knocked out in the first goddamn round? All right, by the second dude. Okay, you didn't even get to the third guy yet.
If I said that before, I was like, yo, if you get knocked out by the first guy, you're trash.
Dude, you don't deserve to play that game. You don't deserve to play it. You know, I don't know who Mac was supposed to be, but Mac was getting his ass whooped sometimes. He was, he turned pink, nigga. It was over. It was over for Mac.
He turned pink.
That nigga turned pink.
You press select and then like that's how you knocked him out.
It was crazy. But people, let me say this. Okay, let me say this.
Talk to him.
All right. Zelda was cool, alright, for the Nintendo. Super Mario 3, people.
And he's looking at the SNES Classic.
Yes, I am. And it was...
And NES Classic.
And y'all remember how in Super Mario 3, you know what I'm saying, where he would turn into the frog, and then you could swim, and then you could just do all types of cool shit. Like, you could do that on Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. Like, Metroid was dope because Sam, she be running around. Just for y'all don't know, Sam, just like Jaren told y'all, Sam, it was Samus? Samus. It's a woman. Metroid is not a man. It is a woman, okay?
Right.
And for a woman, she is extremely talented because she is busting ass in this video game. And I like that video game because there's many levels. There's many bosses, there's many puzzles and stuff you have to figure out. This is a free realm. This game right here is like the definition of free roam right here. This game right here is pretty crazy. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if y'all don't remember Castlevania. Castlevania was dope for Nintendo. I personally like Shinobi.
Oh.
Shinobi was pretty, I like Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden was, I went ham on that game, okay? And don't get me wrong, Super Nintendo, you had Zelda, you had Star Fox. I played the hell out of Star Fox, people. Okay? Ninja Gaiden! That game was crazy!
Shit, yo.
Yo, it was nuts. Like,
Star Fox.
It was dope. You know what I'm saying? Star Fox was the bomb. I like, and then you would have to call like, Frog, you okay? He'd be like, ribbit. Like, this shit was dope. I fuck with Star Fox. F-Zero was crazy. Donkey Kong Country was crazy. For the Super NES. What y'all know about Secret of Mana?
Oh.
What y'all know about Secret of Mana?
It's a horror RPG.
What y'all know about Secret? Y'all don't know about Secret of Mana. I fell in love with that game. That game taught me how to be patient and just enjoy a video game.
Jeez.
It taught me taught me some good stuff. Like Street Fighter, of course. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Super Nintendo was dope, but if you really want to, get at it, Nintendo was bomb. Like, people, like, what are you really gonna play? Star Fox or Contra? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what you gonna play? Street Fighter or Contra? Let's be real, people. All right. I'm talking facts, my nigga. I'm talking facts. Up, down, left, right. BA, select, start, my nigga. Let's get it popping, bro. You feel me? Like, come on. Like. Okay, what you want to do? You want to play Super Mario 3 or you want to play F-Zero? What you want to do? You want to play? You know what I'm saying? I can go on all day. And I can keep going. You want to play Mike Tyson's Punch Out? No, I can't. I guess Donkey Kong was cool.
You're trapped.
Yeah, I'm trapped on Mike Tyson and Donkey Kong. But you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm not knocking the PS4. I'm not knocking the Xbox One, Xbox X. I'm just saying Nintendo was a retro, and we need to bring it back and put it on the shelf. And the other systems were good. Well, let's not forget about the grandfather right here. Let's not forget about the Godfather.
You can never go wrong with
You can't go wrong.
Never.
People, on an ill night, you can never go wrong with Nintendo. You can't. You really can't. You just can't. You can't, bro.
That's nuts.
I would,
I'll let Chi go on a rant.
Yeah.
That's fine. You just took over the whole show. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. But so like, basically, what I want to know right now is, what is your either one of the two questions. You can answer one or the other. Either what is your favorite game of all time, or give me a funny gaming memory that you have.
Oh man,
Pick one or the other.
Dag. Jared.
It's tough, man.
Juno play fair, my friend. Juno play fair, my friend. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got tough questions, man.
Do I have any funny gaming experiences?
Oh, of course I know. I know you do.
I'm pretty sure I do.
You never been grounded or anything? Miss Bradshaw, nothing?
No, I got a funny one. I don't know if it's funny. I don't know if it's funny, but I like it. I love this. I love this story. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Yo, so my nephew Mike, right? My nephew Mike. Shout out Mike. Shout out Mikey. You're my dude. Shout out Mikey. Virginia. JMU. JMU, dude. That might be edited. But shout out Mikey in Virginia. My brother and his wife Jess. Shout out that. Shout out the coast. Shout out the coast.
Hey.
All right. I love y'all. Shout out the coast. I pound my chest to that. The hell was I saying, Jared?
Funny gaming story.
Yeah, the gaming story. So Mikey. So Mikey would play me in NC. Sorry, people. I have bad memory. My memory is so bad. It's terrible. I have bad memory. So Mikey, we love basketball. Mikey used to play basketball for me at Bunker Hill. He used to play ball with us. He was nice. Mikey's nice. Mikey is nice. Okay, I wish he would have continued, but circumstances popped up, and he's doing his thing now. But one thing was ill is that we would play NCAA 09, NCAA basketball 09 for the 360. So like me, I'm not used to playing people straight up on video games. I'm used to beating the shit out of the computer. So people, if you're like me, who don't really get the chance to play with too many people, go against competition, one-on-one, and you have to resort to playing the computer all the fucking time, then you're not really trying to play someone else because you used to play the computer. Because you don't know how you're going to play with someone else because you're so used to winning all the time. So Mikey, he moved in with us, and then Mikey was like, "Oh, you got NCAA. Let's get down." So, all right, people. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to lose. I'm a big competitor. I don't want to lose, bro. Because if I lose in this game, I don't want to fucking play it again. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. So his team is Maryland. This nigga always chooses Maryland. I don't know. He loves Maryland, the Terrapins.
And they don't have the actual players on the team, right? It was always just like generic players.
No, it was the real players, but they couldn't use their names. They just couldn't use their name. But it was them. Because my brother was on the video game. He was on the NCAA football video game.
Oh, really?
They couldn't use his name, but that nigga was on it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Which was fucking dope.
Damn.
Shout out to Zay being on the video game.
Mikey, NCAA video game.
No, so we'd be in my room. It was always in my room. The tournament, how it went down was always in my room. So I was like, Mike, you ready? Let's get it down. He's like, oh, let's get it in. Let's go. So we be playing, and it always happens that he loses at the buzzer by me by 2 points. And it never failed because he never beat me. I don't think Mikey ever beat me. And I remember one time I threw up like some bullshit 3-pointer at the last second, and beat him at the last second. It was like, bow. Ending this nigga's life. Done forever. I think Mikey was like 5. Yeah, I think it was like 0-5, but for them. But the point of the story is that the reason why it was funny is because Mike, I didn't believe in myself that I didn't think I could, I didn't think I was gonna be able to beat Mike, because I'm so used to playing the computer. So I thought he was gonna whoop my ass. But I'm sitting there running plays against this nigga. He has no idea what's going on. Yo, the shit was crazy because every game came down to a buzzer beater, and he lost. And he would run out the room screaming. He'd run out the room screaming, like you know what I'm saying? Or he'd drop the controller and just hang his head in shame. But it was just ill because if you would have seen the games during, it almost seemed like real life, bro. Because we was going back and forth, was scoring back and forth, and how the games was going, it was so intense. You did not want to lose. You did. It was almost like you and Mike playing. You did not want to lose, bro. It didn't matter like what was going on. Like the game was that tight the whole way through. And if he was up by 7, I was sitting there like literally sweating like. This motherfucker's about to beat me, like, because I'm so used to winning now. You know, I don't need a computer. I'm whooping Mike's ass, okay? I done beat Mike 4 times in a row. Mike can't believe it. Mike's in distress. I'm whooping his ass, okay? And now Mike is, like, up by... I think Mike was up by 10 at one point one time. And I'm like, all right, Mike, you got this. You got this game, bro. You had it. You got it. I can't say nothing. I came back on this nigga, dog.
Come back,
yo, he was heated. He dropped the remote and just left the room and never came back to my room for the rest of the night. He never came back. Yo, I thought that was the illest battles I've ever had with anyone in any video game because all the games were so tight, bro. They came down to the last wire, the last minute, the last second, the last point. Every game. And and that shit was dope. It was dope. And he never won. He never won. He would choose the same team. People, I used Gonzaga and whooped his ass, okay? I used Georgetown and whooped his ass. I'm pretty sure, nigga, I used Iowa and whooped his ass, okay? Mike, I love you, bro, but you got your ass whooped, all right? I'm sorry. I'd like to say, Mike had some good games. Mike was doing this thing. He was getting and ones. You know, he wasn't turning over the ball. You know what I'm saying? Mike would carry the ball up the floor and do this little bullshit crossover with the video game, and then try to shoot a fucked up 3. He'd make it, and then I come down and fire another one in his face. And then the next thing you know, he's down by 10, and it's over. But there's that one time he almost won. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was good. I liked it. Those were some good battles, bro. Yeah. They were ill because it was intense. Niggas was trying to lose, cuz.
Yeah, I've never won a NCAA battle with Greg ever.
Oh, so, yeah?
Yeah, he used to pick Oklahoma all the time and just run 1-3-1 on me every time. Which like full court press and just you steal it. We just like getting in fucking fights about that all the time. I'm like, what are you doing?
Greg's over there cheating and running plays.
I hate that's one thing I hated, like playing like 2K with people. Like back in the day, it's like, all right, let's play, and then like they wait 1 second, they go to the options.
Yeah,
tight defense.
Audibles and shit.
Tight. I'm like, yo, let's just play tight. Wait.
Yeah, they start putting all the. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you be like, I don't even know what you're doing right now.
I hated that. It was the worst.
Yeah, no doubt. It's funny because, like, I remember playing, like, other basketball games with other people. And I remember, and now that you say that, I remember them putting, like, double team this, double team
team.
You know, and I'm like, why are you setting your settings? Like, why don't you just play the fucking game? Like, why are you really coaching?
Cliff used to do that all the time, too. I'm like, yo.
Fucking Cliff. Shout out Cliff. Fucking Cliff.
I'm like, dude, double team. I'm like, okay, post. I'm
yeah, like it's crazy.
Let's just play, just have fun, bro.
Just play the game, bro. And like, I'm like, why are you trying to be Phil Jackson in your triangle offense right now? What are you doing? And I never understood it until like I started doing it too. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to win. So, but I get it now. I get it. But before I was like, nah, bro, nah.
Well, we used to always have like tournaments. Like, I never forget. Like, we used to always have tournaments for Sega Dreamcast, NBA 2K2, and I had a fucked up Dreamcast.
Oh,
so like it would always freeze, or
Ah.
like it would make a sound like vent, and I'm like, oh shit, and that meant like, yo, you're just about to like freeze. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So like what we did was like, I guess we came up with a method like if you turn it upside down, it stopped freezing. So we did that, and like we had like a tournament. It was like me, Mike, Greg, Cliff. We just have like tournaments all the time, and like one of us would be beating each other. Like I'll be beating Greg for the first time ever, and like it'll start. It'll start fucking up, like man, it'll make that fucking Dreamcast.
I know
that means that shit. the people, the commentators will stop talking. And I'm like, fuck. Commentators will stop talking.
He said, my glory is done.
Yeah, you don't hear the commentators anymore. I'm like, oh shit. But no, I mean those were the days. But
yeah,
you know,
yeah, and I, those, you know what I'm saying? Like those days were fun. I appreciated those days, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's because the competition wise, it was dope. Because no one was trying to lose, bro. No one was trying to lose.
No one was trying to lose.
Not at all.
But you know, I guess we can end it right here, bro. Chi-Chi, you have been an amazing
I had a good time, man. I enjoyed myself.
Yo.
This was awesome. In the beginning, I was nervous, but dog, I'm good now.
I told you, bro.
Like, I'm not like nervous. But I was like a little bit, but dude, this has been good. You know what I'm saying?
It's lit. I told you, it's dope, y'all. Like once we start,
people, I wish y'all could see this man's room. This podcast room. This is like the ultimate podcast room.
It's not that. I'm still. I guess it's me. I'm still rebuilding. I'm still trying to add more.
What more do you need to add?
I need to add so much more. There's so much space. Like, there's so much space. Look at all this shit.
I mean, yeah,
but
dude,
I gotta add more.
No doubt. But dog, you've already like outdone yourself with these alone. Like this right here was.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Like that's crazy. That's like me walking in like someone like some celebrity's crib and then they got all this. You be like, yo, that's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just dope.
It's dope. I just you know, this is my passion. It's my love, and you know,
yeah,
just trying to make it, you know, comfortable for me.
No doubt. And the
you
fact
know,
that this is your passion. This is what your passion does for you, people.
Right.
It works for you. It works for you. It definitely works. Do what you do, people. Follow your passion. If this is what your passion does, dog, I don't know why you would want to do anything else. Like real shit.
Right. I wish I can, and maybe
real shit.
Further down the line, and maybe I'll you know, I'll do some video podcasts and
dude,
show everybody.
Dude, the world got to see this. The world got. And the funny thing is, I hope you branch out into a bigger room where you have multiple of these, that's the plan. Yeah, I'd want to see you like in like you remember that show Nick Arcade?
Yeah, with the black dude.
Yeah. I'd want to see you some shit like that, bro. I want to see you some shit like that, bro. You feel me? That's what I want to see.
I didn't think anybody else knew that show but me.
Yeah, nah. I ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in Nick Arcade, man. You know what I'm saying? Because right after Nick Arcade, I think Tiny Toons came on. So nigga, I know. I know, bro. And the illest thing is that Jurin right now brought me when I seen the Mortal Kombat console, like Jurin brought me like as soon as I seen this, I immediately went right back to Canopy Lake. I didn't even know his story either. So immediately, like I seen myself. Like as soon as I seen this game, I was like, I immediately. So you know, like you see a flashback and then you're right there. Like that's what it felt like. Like I'm like, nigga, dude. Canopy Lake popped right in my mind. I'm like, that shit was crazy.
That's what I do. I mean, like the vibe in here is crazy. It's
very vibish, people.
It's just like, you know,
it brings the video game out of you.
I'm telling you, if you don't know what the fuck if you don't know what to talk about, or you're nervous or whatever, maybe you come in here like you can just look around and get some ideas to talk about. Like that's the vibe that I'm trying to bring. So. Yeah, and it'll definitely hit you. Like as soon as if you get shell shocked, you can definitely look around and say, and then you'll be good. Right, you'll
be good, man.
That's the vibe I say. But, you know, Chi-Chi, yo, appreciate you being on the podcast,
I appreciate you bringing me through. Appreciate you inviting me, man. This has been quite the experience. I will never forget this. This has been awesome. And I truly, truly appreciate I am thankful, grateful, and appreciative for this. Because
I appreciate that.
Yo, people, this is my first ever podcast. This is my first ever podcast ever in my life. Okay? And I'm glad I did this with Jared. I don't think you guys understand. For my first podcast, I've always thought I'd be like in some fucking room or in a kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like in a kitchen or something, and someone has a laptop and we both have microphones and I'm in a fucking kitchen. You know, like the lights is dim. Like that's what I thought for my first podcast, people, for me to have this is a fucking honor. This is like on some some Prince Hakeem type shit.
Nah, don't
Like,
go there.
No.
Don't
Niggas don't understand. This shit is crazy. Crazy. This is, oh, man. Oh, this is crazy.
You ain't gotta go there. But, you know what?
This is dope.
I have
dope.
No, thank you, man. It's been an honor.
Dope.
It's been an honor. Like, yo, we've known each other for like,
almost
20
time.
years. Like, bro, it's been a minute.
To see this man do what he do, people, and to watch him grow over these years, to watch him just do what he do and have fun, because Jurin doesn't also he he's into his video games, but he's a phenomenal artist.
I appreciate that, man.
He's a phenomenal artist, people. Check him out. He's definitely dope. Okay, he's more than just these video games. He's very multi-talented, very multi-talented. So and I'm just just happy to be a part of like his everything that like he's been everything about Jurin, like in his past, say his upbringing. I'm just, if there's anything that I've done to even hopefully help him out in his lifetime, to anything that's I've ever done to give him good advice or help him out down the way, I'm glad I've been a part of his life to to just be there, to just to just know him. I'm just glad to just be a part of his life, so people, it's been an awesome time. He's an awesome person. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jurin he's a good dude, man.
Don't get me teary-eyed right now.
Nah,
man.
he's a good dude. And I gotta speak from the heart because, I mean that.
I appreciate that, man.
To see this guy from Frizzoli? From Frizzoli? Yo, I don't think you guys know how long ago Frizzoli was. I had Mike, I had Jurin, I had Greg, I had Cliff, I had Frizzo. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I had the two twin, they're not twins.
You know what? Don't even
Shaquille and all them.
Don't even go further, because like you're definitely coming back on. So like this is not the end.
Oh no, it's not the end. But I just gotta let people know how special Jurin is to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a special dude, man. He's a special guy. Like, yes. I don't think you guys understand. He is a special guy, and it's so good to see everyone in good health after all these years. Because a lot of crazy stuff, and I'm just glad to see them alive, happy, doing what they want to do, just being happy. That's all I'm glad to see. I'm just glad to see them happy, doing their thing, doing their passion. That's all I'm glad to see them doing, and that's all I want them to do. So
yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
I
like a mug, it's been a pleasure.
Yo, it's been years.
Truly grateful.
Yeah, I'm grateful too, and I say some good stuff about you too. Like, yeah, you've been there for me since I was like 14 years old, and like I appreciate you always being that like role model for me, and dunking when I couldn't dunk. And,
I used to touch these niggas. That shit was crazy.
Throwing alleys, like you do your catching alleys when I couldn't, and that's just overall, you always make me laugh. You always, dude, you're a good guy, man.
Yo, you know what I've always wanted to do for you at Frizzoli, bro? What up? What I was always wanted to do for you when I found out you could, like, when you made music? I've always wanted to build you a studio. No bullshit. I've always wanted to build you a studio.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
No bullshit. Like, I've always I've always said, like, yo, and I believe I told Janine, I don't know. But I was like, yo, if we can make like a little area for Jurin to do his music, like, cause I've always pictured us like cutting out like a small section where, and I've always said, and I was like, and this is so hard to say.
Say it, bro.
Without being emotional.
Just go for it, man.
It's so hard to say without being emotional. Rest in peace, my dude Lucian.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
My heart, it hurts right now. It's getting tight.
Yeah. It does hurt.
I love that kid so much.
Yeah. Same here.
And I know, like, not Jurin, I know Lucian. It's so hard to talk about. I know Lucian wanted to do it too. Lucian wanted to have like a little, like a music room for people to go into and, have their little music thing, and for them to have their little outlet for me, because you guys like music so much. Yeah. So, and I've always wanted to do that. Like, and I remember talking with Lucian, And I remember we was on the second floor, and I remember like we were sitting on the balcony. And I remember just like, he's like, yo, I'll do that. He's like, yo, I'll raise money to get microphones. I'll raise money to, to get the soundboard, to get the, the beats and all that, and do all that crazy stuff. And I was with him. I was like, Lucian, let's do it. Let's do it. You guys can get in the studio. We'll build it. You and Jern, whatever, y'all, whatever. And I remember that shit, and I was just like, "Yo, I've always wanted to do that." And I never told you that.
That's crazy, man.
And then that crazy stuff with Lucian or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
and that kind of just, and that kind of just died. It kind of just ended with me. But yeah, that's always something I want to do for you guys, especially you. But yeah, that's it. In Frisoli, I was like, dude, if they could have... it was in the lounge area. I was like, dude, if they could have this little part in the lounge when they could just come and just be them and just do their music thing and just chill. And I just like to just go there, just vibe out, and just watch what y'all do, And just if that could have popped, that would have been great for me, So that's it.
I don't know, that means a lot to me. I never knew this story like all these years, and like...
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional now.
It hurts. It hurts. It makes me emotional.
It does
hurt.
Makes
me emotional.
It does hurt, but like, I'm glad to hear it, I guess. And jeez, like, Chi-Chi, man, yo, I'm glad you're here.
Y'all are my guys, man. Y'all are my guys. I love y'all.
Yeah, I love y'all. I love you too, man.
I treat y'all like y'all on my own. Like you guys, I love you guys.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And people trust me. I don't mean to make it sentimental, but
fuck this.
People
man.
don't understand when like if you have people, you have to, you have to have some type of gratitude for people, man. Like you got to appreciate people, and I appreciate everyone that's in my life. I appreciate them, and for other people, they're not, it's, they're like, oh, that's mushy. That's a little bit too much. But that's just who I am, Like, I appreciate everyone, and you don't know what's going to happen. And you got to let people know how you feel about them, You got to let them know, And a person like me, I care for everyone. Everyone knows that I love everyone. I treat everyone with the utmost respect. Mm-hmm. I don't disrespect anyone, and I want everyone to have a good time. So, y'all know where I'm coming from and who I am. So, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
But yeah, Isaiah,
Chi-Chi, you're my dude.
You're my dude, man.
Sir. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Appreciate you for coming on. And to all my gamers out there, yo. Yeah, just, as you usually say, keep gaming on.